Hello, welcome. Okay, I'm so excited. I got the Celtic Spirit Tarot, which was an order that I'd done, wanting to connect with another Celtic tarot deck. So anyway, really excited about trying this deck out. Now, beautifully done. It does have a Celtic cross tarot cloth, which of course doesn't have to be. You don't have to use it for doing the reading, of course, because I don't have the space for it. But it's definitely a beautiful colour for a tarot cloth, indeed. Now, it comes in a beautiful box, which is beautifully done, which I think is really, really gorgeous. Now, it does have an excellent guidebook, which I can't wait to dive into. I haven't even really looked at it yet, so that's going to be exciting. It's got spreads and things in it. It's got the runes as well. It's got some runic information. So let's have a look at here, because okay, kind of interesting. So why has she got? Be interesting to find out why. It does have some oghams as well. She has got oghams, 25 oghams, and then the runic alphabet as well she's included. And then it's got how to use the cards, step-by-step instructions, creating a sacred space, setting your attention, shuffle the deck, draw a card, interpret the card, record your reading, and close the reading with your tarot spreads. And then it's got the information with the cards. Now, there are some alternative titles, example like the Hierophant. She's put the Shaman with some keywords, and it does give you the reversed meaning, upright and reversed meanings. It does talk a little bit about the Celts, pre-Christian era as well, which is quite cool. So beautifully done. Of course, there's different suits which I need to look into. So we do have cauldrons, which are water. We do have wands, which of course is fire, I would say. Let's look. Yeah, wands is fire in this one. Okay, wands fire, cauldrons water, swords is air, and your stones or pentacles, of course, which is earth, and there is spirit, ether. So does that tell me that there's an extra? Okay, so we have an extra suit in this. Okay, we do have an extra suit, very similar to the Swagatum Tarot, so that's why there's more cards in this. Didn't know that. Okay, so kind of interesting, we do have that extra suit, very similar to the Swagatum Tarot as well, that had the extra suit as well. So that's something that I'm going to have to dive into as well. So it's going to take me a bit of study, I think, diving into this deck. It's not something that I'm going to learn straight away. It's definitely something that I'm going to dive into. Now, they do have gilded edges. It's got a beautiful background, should I say, of the card. They are bordered, but they're bordered beautifully, I think, with the Celtic knot there on the edge. I think they're beautifully done. Very sort of, they're not busy cards. I don't feel like they're busy cards. They're quite simple. They've got that sort of sepia tone to them, neutral. So let's have a look at some of the imagery. So here we've got the Magician, which they have as Druid. So there are some extra bits in the title, like the High Priestess is the Witch, the Empress is the Green Woman, while the Emperor is the Green Man. Okay, like I said, the Hierophant is the Shaman. We do have the Lovers. Oh, that's gorgeous. I love that Lovers card. It's got a very Fae energy to it as well, which is, I think, is quite beautiful. Chariot. Strength with a card and a thistle. Beautiful. The Hermit. Wheel of Fortune, Justice, Hanged Man. Oh, that Death card is stunning. Very different. Very different. It'd be nice to, I can't wait to sort of dive into it a bit more and see what it's about. Temperance. The Sea Otter. It's interesting. The Devil. It's a very interesting card indeed. The Tower. The Star. The Moon. And the Sun. Then we've got Judgment. And then we've got the World. Right, so let's have a look at these minor arcana, the wands. It's quite nice without all the people on the cards in some way, even though sometimes the character cards are good in when you're doing readings and that sometimes to get a little bit more with what the characters are doing, but they're all very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I can't wait to dive into the guidebook a bit. I think it's really important that when you're looking through a new deck that you have a look at what the guide, what the artist or the creator speaks about. With the cards, because they can be a real bonus to your readings. Okay, so we've got Page, Knight. Okay, so there's no difference there. Except for the Queen we've got is Bridget with wands, and King is Lucht, which is interesting. Lucht. Okay, so let's have a look. Oops, sorry, the cards are a bit, they just need to be separated. So that's wands. Okay, cauldrons, of which of course is your water. Sorry, they are a bit sort of together. They just need to be sort of separated. Oops, we're 6. Okay, sorry it takes a bit of time to do this, but we've just got to go through and separate them as we go. Okay, whoops. Okay, 9 and 10 are stuck together. They're not really stuck, but they're just that sort of where they've been. Okay, so Page, Knight. Okay, so Queen of Water is Credwin, and the King of Cauldrons is Dachta. Okay, so it's interesting. So each King and Queen in this deck have a different deity, if you like. Okay, so swords. Oh, I do like the 3 of swords in that. So you can really sort of see the images, I hope. So 5 and 6. 5, 6, 7. Oh, I like the 8 with being contained. Knowing you actually have freedom. Oh shoot. oops, 8. Page 9. Okay, so Queen is the Morrigan and King is Noayo. Okay, so we've got Ace of Stones, which of course is your Pentacles. Sorry, it feels like I'm going really slow here. Okay, for 5 of Stones is quite good. The poor little old me, feeling a little bit sorry for herself. Do definitely, you can sort of see the Rider-Waite Smith in the meanings in the cards. You can sort of definitely see that sort of energy around the cards, which is interesting. Okay, so here we've got the Page of Stones. Okay, Knight of Stones. Oops. Okay, the Queen we have is Danu, or is that supposed to be a D? Danu. I'll have a look at that. Now, King of Stones doesn't have anyone actually on it. It doesn't have a deity on the card, but it may be in the book. Okay, so here we've got Spirit next. Okay, Ace of Spirit, which is your ether. Now, I think you could either keep this in the deck or take it out. I think it's something that you could work with on a very slow and add that later. Oops, I forgot the 3 on top of there. So, there's not a lot of difference between 3 and 4. So, it'll be interesting to see why. 5. Oh, I like the 7 with the flower. Lily. Okay, 8. Oops. 9 and 10. Where are we? Oh, this is definitely, I should have done this before I started. Sorry, guys. 10. Okay, so now we've got the Page and the Knight. So the Queen says Nesnevan, Queen of Spirit, and King of Spirit is Gwenabnud. This is going to be interesting. So here we go. So there we are. So I think you could actually literally, if you didn't want to work with the spirit until you really learn it, I feel like you could actually remove that from the deck until I really get to know it, which I will do. But there's the major arcana, and then you've got all the suits. So let me, for now, I'm actually going to keep the spirit's suit aside and I'm going to do that separately. But let's just shuffle the cards, only because I'm not au fait with that suit yet. Not until I actually have to and I'll have to read through the book for that. So I don't want to use that while I'm just doing these readings. I just want to do what I know for the moment. Let me just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Just cleansing the energy away. Bringing in my... Okay, what do we need to know about today? Ace of Swords. It's about clarity. Removing the I think it's very important to get some clarity in the situation, to remove any confusion is kind of really important here. Here we've got King of Wands. Now this is about opportunities in a way. Feels like there is some passion, creativity, a practical approach to your passion, practical approach to your creativity to get the clarity that you need. Maybe this is also a reminder to look at it as opportunities, like the next best thing, next big thing, like an entrepreneur type of energy. It could be business opportunity, an opportunity for a work or for a business, something like that. Here we've got okay, it's about passion, dynamic energies. Interesting shuffling, and it came out. Okay, so the next card here we've got is the High Priestess or the Witch. So it's definitely about trusting your intuition, maybe discovering unknown secrets, unknown knowledge comes through it, using psychic abilities, intuition, connecting with the learning as well. And I feel like it's a truth, the message seeker. With the Page of Wands, I get that as messages coming through. So message seeker, looking for someone or looking for something that brings in the messages that you need spiritually. Again, you've got that enthusiasm and drive, motivation coming into play as well. So kind of interesting. Now what I'm going to do is to just use the spirit cards, and I'm just going to say, can you give us one spirit card for a oops, here we go, this one here. So what have we got? Okay, we've got Ace of Spirit. So let's have a look and see what Ace of Spirit has for us in the guidebook. So that just gives us a little bit more. So Ace of Spirit, just to see what's in the guidebook here, to see what it's about. Ace of Spirit. Okay, a hand is offering the spirit element, symbolizing the beginning of a new spiritual journey and the spark of creation, animation in the physical world. Well, that's interesting because of, the cards about using your intuition, having enthusiasm and drive, getting some clarity on the situation. And that's exactly what I feel like this is the journey that's got laying ahead for us with this deck. I definitely feel it is the sense of like the passion, creativity, the nurturing, but also taking a practical approach, using the cards as a practical approach to our desires, our energy. So kind of interesting. So let's have a look at the upright keywords. Spiritual awakening, spark of creation, divine connection. The Ace of Spirit signifies the dawn of spiritual awareness and the beginning of a profound connection with the divine. It represents the pure potential of spiritual growth, offering a glimpse into the infinite possibilities that arise when one aligns with higher consciousness. The Ace of Spirit encourages embracing new spiritual practices, seeking deeper truth, and opening oneself to the guidance of the universe. It marks a time of profound awakening where one is called to explore the depths of their soul and uncover their true purpose. The seeker is on the verge of a significant spiritual journey, filled with insights revelation, and a heightened sense of inner harmony. Oh, this is going to be a really interesting deck to dive into. Oh, I can't wait. This is exciting indeed. Okay, so that's it from me. Take care and blessed be.